Hey guys, welcome back to Broke Overland. My name is Chad, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of disjointed one. I managed to format the memory card on this camera before I pulled the footage off, and we still have some GoPro footage. So let's go ahead and jump in the truck. I'll catch you up on what we've done there, and then we're going to jump into the main piece where we're going to actually cut a hole in the cab of the truck. Stick with me, let's get going. Okay, education time. In the last LMTV video, we actually talked about how this back window was leaking. And you can actually see on the top here how it was leaking right past the rubber gasket. One thing that I noticed when taking it out is there's multiple different lengths of screw. All right, long story short, when you have the ring that is this ring that is up against this face, and you have a screw that is too freaking long, it never actually gets tight because it butts up against the outside. Yeah, long story short, we got to cut our screws down. It wasn't actually the bad gasket, it was bad screw length. And there we go. We got all of the windows put back in and Syncaflexed and the proper length screws put in. So they're all done. One thing that I did as well that you may not see because I think I formatted the memory card is I put in a roof vent. Got some pretty good footage of doing the roof vent, and I'm hoping that my other memory card has that footage. If it does, you'll see it. If not, there's the roof vent. Well, and today we're going to cut a big hole in the truck. Yeah, that's right. I finally got around to the point where we got enough sunshine and long weather days. We are going to cut the pass-through. I've already marked out the square where that thing is going to cut. And then I'm going to go ahead and try leaving the interior in for right now to make sure that, we absolutely mess something up. There we go. Stick you up there. We'll see if how long that lasts. I've tilted the cab up just a little bit so I can get the damn drill in there. Makes you sick. Make you sick to your stomach. Already out of battery. Okay, that's not a good start. Are you kidding me? Grabbed a dead battery. Hey, we got a good battery this time. I drilled a bigger hole so I can get the zzz thing through. Shit. I broke that one. Stupid SD card failures. Anyway, went through a pile of jigsaw blades, jigsaw blades, and then we finally had to bust out the Sawzall. And now it looks like we've gone after it with a dirty beaver. Oh yeah. There we go. Sorry about that. Better than my glasses. Should be good to try and set that from the inside. Okay, a couple things have happened since we last met. We got the pass-through depth cut almost to size. We ground the crap out of this thing, finally got the pass-through put in there. We trimmed out the inside so that it sits nice and deep. We'll go ahead and show you that here in a minute. But right now, I've cleaned this area all up, and I'm going to run butyl tape around the edges to seal it against the ring. So once I've got the butyl tape put in, then we'll go ahead and put the ring on, clamp it down, do our screws through here to hold it to the ring to sandwich this thing together against the butyl tape. And then I'll trim this side down to match the whatever that depth ends up being. Then we can put our ring piece on for holding on our accordion boot that'll go to the habitat side. That's hitting way before I thought it would. Might have a little too much butyl tape on there. So we'll just compress the piss out of it and squeeze it all out of there. Dude, I vacuumed this whole thing out and it still looks like this. Okay. Okay. That. Good. All right, I'll take a look at it from outside real quick. I may have to heat this up a little bit more and squeeze it in there some. So yeah, we'll put some more pressure on there, throw some heat on it, and see if we can get the butyl to squish down even further. Or just let it sit overnight with clamps on it and see if it squishes down. The best, but that's okay, because we're gonna go ahead and drill and pop rivet this thing in place. To begin. So I'm going to get rid of these two. And we're going to decide to go, see, this is 24, so I want what? So every 4 inches, which is precisely where I put this. Okay, so every 4 inches. Oh, I missed. Okay. So every 4 inches, we're going to come in 2 3/4 inches in, and that will bring us to half. Yes, 2 3/4. Okay. Whoops. Well, that's why we buy in bulk. Okay, well, as you can see, we've kind of ground that down. We're going to have to come in and finish sand this and then seal this with some caulking, and then grind these welds flush, get this all cleaned up, and then caulk this edge here. But first, for tonight, we're going to go ahead and clean this whole place up. And there we go. We have ourselves a pass-through. Well, at least the pass-through door. Let me show you on the outside. Unfortunately, our order of Sinkaflex from Amazon came in white instead of black, which is not a big deal because this is going to go back to Linex because they're going to reshoot aluminum framing for me with the same color that the truck was, because I've got the aluminum frame to shoot and also a grill, new grill that we're going to shoot. But I still have to mount the channel for the accordion boot. I've got an accordion boot on order. It hasn't shown up yet. So we'll have an accordion boot, 10-inch accordion boot, because there's a 7-inch gap between these two. So we got a 10-inch, a 4 to 10 boot coming. Well, there we go. we have ourselves a pass-through door. So once we get the accordion boot in there, we'll go ahead and do some audio testing, see how many decibels this increased or decreased. If it's actually decreased, because we have 4 inches of memory, or 4 inches of closed cell foam behind the door, up against the door. So that's actually a little bit more sound deadening insulation than was actually in there before. So see what the effect of that is, but that'll be in a later episode. If you've liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and click the like button down there, and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and we'll catch you in the next one. So, oh man, I'm staring right in the sun. Let's do the outro down here.